a program called Open to Connect. And I'm very excited about this program. Now, it's a time for you to just open up your life because actually you're making new friends and you cannot visit their house in person, but through Zoom, we want to have you, reach out to each other and open up to each other. So we're going to give your teachers a list of things that you can open up about. Now, maybe we can tell you to open up your closet. What? Open up my closet? I'm not going to show my closet to anyone. That's not what it actually means. Opening up your closet means you're going to be basically, for example, put on your best outfit that you have or some outfit that you really like. Or for example, before your grandma or your mom or someone passed away, something that they gave you as a gift and you really cherish it so much. That could be something that you want to show off or you want to talk about to other people. So it's an opportunity to open up about yourself to your group. Because the reason why you're here is not just to have exciting and fun programs, but you're here, like I said, to open and connect with each other, make friends, and make those relationships that will last long. Even though you're not able to meet each other in person, it will be awesome to open up and get to know each other. Now, your teacher will give you the list of things that, to open up about that I mentioned, and you'll be in a breakout room with your group, and she will share that question with you, and you guys can have the program in your Zoom rooms. Now, on Thursday, we have another program called the Loki scavenger hunt. Do you guys know Loki? You ever heard about Loki? Yes, I believe many of you watched that TV series. So right now, if you notice, it's on I think it's on episode 5. Yes, I watch it as well. It's on episode 5. It's very interesting because, so it all starts from the Avengers. If you guys remember, Loki, he died, right? And then what happens when he come back? The Avengers, they brought him back. He used the Tesseract stone and he disappeared into a total different time zone. Now, because he did that, he messed with the time zone. So he was trapped in a place where his powers doesn't work. He cannot do whatever he wants to do. He has to follow rules. So here, Loki has a choice. He has a choice to be whether good or bad. Now, Loki is always a bad person. Wherever he goes, he makes trouble. But now he has a choice if he's going to be a bad person or if he's going to be a good person. Now, the reason why we chose this theme is because we want to let you know that even though you have made some mistakes, some problems, some difficulties in your life, you don't have to be that person always. You don't have to always accept those negative thoughts that you always accept, but you can be great. You can be different. You can be a leader of tomorrow. So this scavenger hunt will have a different, sections that will tell you about different parts of, having a better and proper mindset. So it's very well designed and it's going to be really exciting. There are a lot of challenges that you have to solve with your team. And like I said, this also is going to be on a website. We're going to share the link with your teacher and your teacher will share screen with you and you guys will participate in the program together. So you have to choose what kind of teammate you are. Are you a teammate that's just gonna back off and just let your team do it, or you're gonna jump in it together and work on it together with your team because you need your team to succeed. Even if you fail, you have to fail together. All right. And then the last program that we have for the afternoon is called. No, this is information right here. It's on Friday, and that's called the Movie Talk. Right on Movie Talk. So in here, you're going to be discussing different mind education principles as you watch different movie clips. So we chose 4 different interesting movies. I believe that you guys might know them, or maybe you might not know them, but we're going to let you know this later on rather than in advance. So you're going to be watching 4 to 5 minute clip of each movie. And then with your group, there are some questions that we provided for you. And you can also bring up your own questions and you can discuss, for example, why? Why did that person do this in this movie? Or what? What was the reason? Or how? So there are many different things that you guys can talk about as a result of what happened in that movie. And also, every clip is based on a theme. So maybe isolation, or maybe someone is being ignorant, stubborn. So everything is based on a theme. Something is based on happiness. So based on that theme, you're going to compare yourself. what about me? What's my circumstance right now? Am I being ignorant? Am I being isolated? And you can compare yourself and you can see where you're at, and then you can change from there. So it's a very interesting program. And I believe that you guys are going to have a lot of fun as well. And then we're going to have our evening sessions with Pastor Oso Park, again, the founder of IYF. Like I said, this is a very interesting part. We're going to have performances by Memphis Bell, the Gracious Choir, every day it's new performances, and then the Mind Education lecture by the founder of IYF, Pastor Oso Park. And so, like I said earlier, be in the Zoom, right, before 30 minutes before. This is tonight. So this program actually starts tonight. So tonight at 7 p.m. after this orientation, the next program tonight at 7 p.m. with your group, you're going to come in 30 minutes before, and then you're going to let your teacher know that you have already joined the Zoom. And then after we have that session, we're going to have our last session for the day at 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. with your group. You're going to finish the day with a meeting talking about or discussing your day. You can also share things that you have learned, things that you noticed about yourself, and things that you are curious about. So basically, this is a rundown of the entire program that's going to be happening throughout the WordCamp. And at this time, I'm going to open up the floor for you guys to ask questions. So is there anyone that has a question? You can use the reaction button and you can raise your hand, and I'll give you the go ahead to ask your question. Anybody has a question for me? We don't have a long time for this Q&A session. So if you have any question, go ahead and ask it right now. Okay, so you all understand the program. You're all good. Nobody's going to text their teacher, oh, teacher, I don't know where to go. Okay, Mr. Brendan, go ahead. What's your question?
So what happens if we miss like one of the meetings or something?
What do you mean? If you're busy or you can't make it, is that what you're suggesting?
Right.
Okay, so all you need to do, if you're going to be missing a session, you need to reach out to your teacher. Like tell your teacher, Mr. or Madam, I'm sorry, but I have something to deal with real quick. I'll be back at the next session. So you can reach out to your teacher and let them know. That's a good question, Brendan. Thank you for asking that.
Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else have a question for me? Guys, be free, be open, ask any question because it will help you. Okay, somebody is saying there's a chat. Where is the list for the groups? Okay, so there is no list on the website for your groups, but what's going to happen is your teachers will contact you with your groups. They will let you know what groups you are. So if you were not contacted by a teacher, you can go ahead and reach out to us through your local branches, or why don't you send us a message through our website, and then we will get in touch with you through your teachers, all right? Okay, Faith, 7 and 8. Jide, McDonald, can you go ahead and ask your question? Your camera is off. We can't see you, but go ahead.
I was asking, when we're in the academies, would it be recorded, and would we be able to have access to it after? Is it just like in the moment thing?
I think what I heard is the academies are going to be live. So I'm not sure about that, but later on, go ahead and ask your teacher, and your teacher will give you the updates on that, because we will keep the teachers updated on that. All right. Okay, Beck, go ahead and ask your question.
How many people would be in a group?
It would be 1 through, I think it's a 1 through 7 people. It could be more, it could be less. Well, around 1 through 7 people would be in your group. Okay, I've got some questions in the chat box. 1 second here. Wow, there's a lot of questions. Okay, how are we know which teacher we are in? What do you mean by that, Christina? How do you know which teacher? You mean, how do you know your teacher? Is that what you're asking? Okay, it basically, like I said, your teacher will contact you. There is no list provided on the website. That is why your teachers already have your list, and your teacher will contact you within a day, all right? Yeah, okay, great. Next, do you need to sign up for the online academies or do you just join? You do not need to sign up. All you need to do when you go to the website, right? You need to sign in. So if you registered through a website, you need to sign in. If you do not sign in, you cannot participate in any of the programs. All right. So sign in and you can join any program at the given time when the program starts. Now, if you're going to try to join the program before it starts, you won't be able to join, right? So at the given time, according to the schedule, you can join the program. All right, next, 1 second. Where can I submit my questions for that time? Okay, you're talking about the live talk, right? Okay, so before we end this, I'm going to post a link in the chat room, and also I'm going to give the link to your teachers. So your teachers will let you know where you can send your questions. All right. Will our teachers send a link where the live sessions are? Yes, your teacher will send a link in your chat room every day, and they will wake you up out of bed. Don't worry. So if you normally sleep until 9 or 10 o'clock, you can expect your teachers to call you like 10 or 20 times. I'm just kidding. Okay, is anything else today after the orientation? Yes, after the orientation today, your teachers will contact you, and then probably they're going to jump into a small chat with you, get to know each other and, explaining about the evening session. But that's all on your teacher, whether your teacher is going to contact you separately or they're going to meet in a small Zoom room together. And also after this session, you eat dinner and you come back at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. will be the first evening session for the day, and it will be the opening ceremony for the IYF online WordCamp, so you don't want to miss it. How many online academy programs can we choose? Each day is only one. Each day you can you can go into only one. So let's say you go into one academy, right? Then you don't want to leave, because if you leave, you won't be able to get exactly the message that they're trying to give. So there are different academies that are open within a day, but it's only to a certain time, right? So you want to participate, let's say you want to participate in 2 academies, participate in one today and participate in the next one tomorrow. That's what I would suggest. How will the teachers be contacting us? They're going to be probably calling you, or they're going to make a WhatsApp group and invite you to that group. When I registered, I didn't know which organization I was under, so I put none. However, I'm participating under a group. How can I change my group? That's not really necessary, but you can let your teacher know, and your teacher will let the headquarters know. Okay, great. All right, so I got all the questions. Anybody else have a question for me? No. Okay, everybody's good. Give me a thumbs up if you all understand, if you're all good. Give me a thumbs up. Like I said, communication in everything. All right, great. So let me do this for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna post. Okay, somebody said I have a question. Can you ask your question? Go ahead and unmute and ask your question. Sierra Trinidad, you can ask your question. Okay, wait. Oh, can you raise your hand, Sarah? I need to find you. Okay. Somi? Oh, Somi, we cannot hear you.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes. Yes, now we can hear you.
So if someone just register without knowing any local affiliate or local IYF and waiting for teachers contact, but if nobody contact them until tomorrow, to whom do they have to go? Like, is there any phone number or any place they can?
I think they can go to our website. There is a live chat button on our website. They can message us through our website.
Okay, great.
That's the best chance.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Sierra, go ahead. Sarah.
Right. My question. Yes. Yeah, miss.
Yes, I can hear you.
My question was, in order for us to find our teacher, could we message you on Kakao or on WhatsApp to
Yeah, if
find
you
our
have
teacher?
my Kakao Talk or WhatsApp, you can message me. That's fine. That's no problem. Then I will reach out to the headquarters and I will let the teachers know about that. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. So guys, actually, this is the end of our Q&A session. I think everybody understand the flow of the WordCamp and everything. So please go ahead and look in the chat room right now. Nobody else make any posts, please. Don't make any posts. I'm posting the link for the live talk. So teachers, you can copy that link and send it to your students. And all the students, if you have questions, go ahead and click on that link right now and type in your question that you have. And tomorrow when we have the first live talk sessions, our mind education specialist will be able to answer the questions that you have. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you copied the information, if you got all the information you need, we're going to end the orientation right now. We're going to keep the Zoom room open for you to copy the information that you need. And teachers, please let your students reach out to your students today and send them a message. Maybe you can meet with them in Zoom, and please allow them to click on the link and send in their questions for the live talk. This is very important. Your students are all waiting for your contacts, so please contact your students. And if you have a friend that's in your group, please share this information about the orientation with your friend. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and I will see you tonight. Don't be late. It's open at 6:30. We start at 7. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you later. Bye. Thank you.